For those of you who do not know me, I am Mo the Goddess. I have been living in Bali, Indonesia for the past almost 7 years, and I absolutely love it because I am someone who has lived abroad and who's always on social media. My algorithm has me in tune to those of you who are also either living abroad or interested in moving abroad. So today I'm scrolling on social media and I see this lady encouraging her audience to move abroad. And she is talking about how her edges have grown back, how her rent is so much cheaper than it was when she was living in the United States, etc., etc. And as I look in the comments, I see all these people saying, yeah, y'all always telling us to move abroad, but you don't tell us how you making money. You don't tell us about the job situation. You don't tell us what you do for a living. You guys, let me tell you something. No one moves abroad to get a job, baby. That is the whole point of leaving, is freeing yourself from the indoctrinations that we were all programmed to believe that we need a job, right? I just happen to be someone who realizes how resourceful I am. I use my lived experiences and the things that I know because I know that there is someone out there who needs to know what it is that I know. I know that I don't have to be an expert. I know that I don't have to have every single piece of the puzzle in order to make ends meet. And I'm here to tell you, you don't either. You're just overthinking it. You're overthinking it because of the fact that we were told in order for you to be successful, in order for you to travel, in order for you to live in other countries, you had to have some form of money, be rich, or work remotely. Well, ain't nobody trying to work. Baby, you're the work. You are the money. You just don't know how to package what you know. And it's okay. I know it's hard for you to believe in yourself and to think that the things that you went to school for, the things that come so easy to you, the things that people compliment you for, the things that you do on a daily basis as part of your regular life can be packaged as a business, and you are able to sell those things online. We're living in a digital age. I saw somebody in the comments say, yeah, you just wait until America cut off your money, cut off your USD. You ain't gonna be able to live in them countries then. Baby, as long as you know what you know, can't nobody cut off what you got inside of you. No one can cut off your knowledge. You can be someone who makes cupcakes better than anybody else. Somebody want to know how to do that. You can be someone who has lost weight. There's someone out there who wants to know your process. How did you do that? You could be a CDL driver. Someone wants to know how you took the test and passed that CDL test. It's the simplest things that we have knowledge about that other people are willing to pay you for, but because you are not thinking outside the box, and because you've done this and it just came easy to you, you don't realize that somebody is willing to pay you for the things that you know. And as long as you can put those things together and package them up, that is your freedom. That is your money. That is always going to be a way for you to earn money. As long as we got the internet, we're okay. How do I know? I have written 2 books, a planner, created affirmation cards, and have fan-supported platforms that I sell memberships to, and it's all online. And I don't have to be in one place to do that. So you are able to do that too. Had I not moved out of the country, I wouldn't have had the time to even come up with those things. So I have done the work for you so that I can show you how to do it. I package together what I know so that I can sell it to you in the Digital Freedom Challenge. I just wish, when I was looking at those comments, I was like, oh my God. And I was trying to answer people in the comment section. They wasn't even my people. But you have to be able to learn. You have to be open to learning digital freedom, because that is your meal ticket. That is your ticket. That is your passport to freedom. So what I have done is put together a 5-day challenge, and it is called the Digital Freedom Challenge, because we all have the key to the door. You just don't know which one of these keys open up this lock. You have the keys. You just need someone to walk you to the door and say, okay, use this key right here. Now put it in the lock, turn the lock. And even with me telling you this, there's still going to be some people who are doubtful, because you've never been taught how to do this. You've only been taught how to work. You've only been taught you got to make a certain amount of money. If you go to other countries, you realize that the prices that you've been paying here for everything is just ridiculous. It don't even make no sense. I'm here in the United States now, and it's so hard for me to justify even an Uber ride when in Bali, I can get an Uber ride for little of nothing. When I'm in Thailand, I can get an Uber ride for $5. When I'm in Vietnam, I can get an Uber ride for $5. So to pay $70 for less than 30 minutes, that's stupid. That is just stupid. Why not remove myself from the stupidity, go somewhere else where things begin to make sense? I'm going to help you be able to do that. I'm going to help you to change your mindset, because it's one thing to know how to use the internet. It's another thing to be the type of person to believe that you're able to use the internet and make your money so that you can travel wherever you want to. You can be wherever you want to. You don't have to be in the United States. You don't have to worry about what people do for a living, because you just gonna be living. Join the 5-day Digital Freedom Challenge so that you can write your own ticket to freedom.